So I'm in my dusty ass car here, and it's never cool to sit there and see the check engine light come on. So when this happens, you got to get your reader out and plug it in, which is down there on the floor, and see what type of error code we're getting. So we're getting a 442. Luckily it only says that there is one error code. We're reading some more. It's just going to give us the same thing. Now when you get this code, the very first thing that you're going to end up doing is you're going to get on Google and you're going to research it, and it's going to pop up and it's going to say that it has something to do with the emissions canister, and it's an expensive part. It can be 200 bucks if you replace it yourself. If you take it somewhere else, it's going to be a lot more. Now if I try to erase this, the way with my Mercedes anyway, it's not going to actually erase it. There's going to be a problem. It won't erase it, so I have to actually disconnect my battery to erase the code that's in here. So how do you fix it? If it's not going to be, fail. If it's not going to be a canister, what is it, right? Because anytime that you're getting ready to repair something or you have a problem, you should always look for the simplest, cheapest solution first, the most likely. And I'm going to show you what it is. Right here. This is usually the cause of that. What happens is this gasket that is in the cap goes bad. Now, if you haven't done this before, and this is the first time you've had this problem, you can take that rubber gasket out, flip it around, put it back in, and erase the codes by disconnecting the battery for 30 seconds. The battery's underneath the rear seat, and then hook it back up, and it should take care of it. But if you've done this already and that doesn't work, then the next thing to do is just buy a new gas cap. You can get them real cheap. You don't have to buy a Mercedes gas cap. You can get an aftermarket one for 12, 13 bucks. So that's what I did, and now I'm going to erase the codes, and everything should be fine. So as soon as you end up disconnecting the battery, you need to start the car back up again. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to end up seeing the ABS thing go off over here. Okay? And that's normal. It's saying, hey, visit the workshop. Don't freak out. Just turn the wheel all the way to the right. Wait. Turn it all the way to the left until it stops. Right. Find center. And ta-da! It disappears. Okay? But this is not the only thing that you're going to end up having to do. What you're going to also have to do is all of your windows, you're going to have to roll down, and then you're going to have to roll them back up, and after you get to the very, very top, you need to hold the button down for a little bit. You'll hear a click. When you roll them down, hold it down, you'll hear a click. And do that for everything, including the skylight. And so that way, it's basically resetting your windows, because if not, when you hit it, it won't automatically open or close to the full length. It'll like stop halfway and do weird stuff. But other than that, that should be the only thing that you have to do. As soon as you are done turning it off, you are going to see that it says a couple malfunctions. Don't worry about that. That is normal. They won't show up again. So that's how you fix it. Drive it around for about 20 or 30 minutes. If the light comes back on and gives you the same code, you have to look toward another fix. But generally speaking, 85% of the time, it's just going to be that. So anyway, guys, till next time.